Hi, welcome back. Past our room here. Today we're gonna start our playthrough in Wuthering Waves New Region version 3.0. I said today because I will combine this video. As you can see, the pre-download over there. I'm past our room. The reason I made this section because during the live stream I said that I'm gonna do the event first because I'm gonna change my final thought on 2.8. But I did all the event. I'll just go check in first into the game just to explain my thought again. The thing that I said in live stream, I can add more here because I thought I got answer after doing the event, but no, I get more question. Look at the cafe. As you can see, I done the event, the strangest thing in Honami or something. So I guess, yeah, this is the actual map. But then again, we can actually enter the other Honami area using this thing. I think this is permanent, so we can actually enter Honami using this Honami exploration. But that's not what we hear. Okay. So yeah, first thing first, I'm gonna talk about this event. So they add this search for it bit of Rahiroi after the live stream. So I don't even know this exists at the time. This event is interesting, but as you can see here, it's basically a glimpse about Rahiroi. But there's few things that I believe the dev team create this event in a hurry. Like they don't really think too much about the lore when they create this event, because first of all, the story of how this event started, they said that the portal to the Hyrule was open and an object from Hyrule was went through the portal and end up in Honami City. And because Honami City cannot interpret the object turned into something else. We call the object castaway or something. No, stowaway. Yeah, stowaway. The first one we found was this thing. We saw. Everyone know, but this is basically the doll. If you watch anime, the Japanese, I forgot the name of this doll. In Japanese, basically this doll usually hang in on the window and during the rain, so that the sun will, the rain will stop basically to stop the rain or something, And when change into this machine, it turned into information about the sun. So this one, the information is good. Basically, it was giving us bit and piece about Lahairloi. We know about Lahairloi was underground, so they have artificial sun. My question is, what object actually enter the portal? Like, I don't think the sun entered the portal, but why the object turned into this doll thing? Are you saying in the higher law they also have similar culture, like hang something and then I don't know, like is there rain in the higher law because they are underground? I don't think rain exists if you think about it. unless they also create artificial rain as well. And that is the first thing. And that is the first one. I mean, I understand the point was about this sun, but why? But why the object, this thing? I don't understand this one. What the actual object? Basically, what I'm asking is the actual stowaway. What actually the thing enter the portal? We never know. The second one was a
No way.
bento, which is whatever. Like what? It's just like a cafeteria. Why? Why? I don't. What the point of this? I don't know. I don't see the like. I don't know. Is this important? The student cafeteria, like what? And it turned into a bento. I'm assuming the one I enter, the object that enter the portal, basically a, I guess a bento box as well. But it's changed to a Japanese style bento box because uh, Honami based on Japan, right? The third one is even more weird. It's a sword, a hero sword. I don't know if it's a toy sword or an actual sword, but the actual object representing this, which is an orbital, is something that I'm curious about. The orbital lift. I saw a train went through the lift going up vertical. Like that one interesting, I must say, but why a sword? Are you saying that the leaf is actually a weapon or something? So what the original object that passed through the portal? I don't know. Why a sword? I don't know. Why it's representing a leaf? I don't know. The fourth one, this one actually the most obvious one is a bike, and the one that represent in Lahairo actually, and the one we are gonna get the actual bike. My question is maybe so for this one, I think the one that enter the portal is actually the bike itself. This bike entered the portal and turned into old bike here. I guess that makes sense. For the fifth one, this is interesting. It's a 10. But then the real information about a settlement. So this is a Arroya people, a nomadic tribe. This is actually a big question. These nomadic people, they are here before the construction of the Stars Academy here, they said. So how long, my question is, how long? How long ago, basically, when they built the whole facility in Lahairoi? Because these Roya people seem pretty, you know, not ancient. What do you call it again? Prehistoric. Yes, they seem. I mean, the design here look like a prehistoric building. I don't know. I cannot really see the detail here, but so this Roya tribe. When was this happening? Why we need to know about this? Is this important? Maybe I think we were gonna learn. We're gonna learn more about this. I think one of the picture, one of the thing they saw during the live stream actually Arroya people. So that one is interesting, I guess. Now this one also interesting. I think the one who sent to the portal is actually the bird, the mechanical bird, who turned into an alarm clock because it's an alarm bird. Apparently, my point is why? I mean, I guess it's just funny, maybe. I don't know. This clockato, they call it clockato because it look like a clock, and this thing is basically alarm. Anyway, it, I remind me of chicken. A chicken also alarm technically in the morning. Anyway, the last one. This is the thing that I question about EXO. I forgot the name. I mean, they said it here. EXO something. No, it didn't say it. This is EXO something. I don't remember the giant colossal stuff, which I assume this is maybe the reveal later. I don't know, but maybe this is a sentinel. Who know? They said that they know sentinel in Leroy, but this could be possibly sentinel. And I think I know the reason why. So I don't know the actual. I mean, I know this is a toy, but this is not just any toy. This is a Megazord. I mean, not a Megazord. It's like it's a Voltron or something. Basically, it's a Japanese toy about giant mecha or something, right? So I think what passed through portal basically part of this EXO something. I don't remember the name. And then they just the Honami City just decided to turn it into a giant. How did Honami know it's actually part of the giant robot? I don't know. But I assume that, so, like I said, the dev didn't really think about this event too much. They just want to tell you about some need a bit NPCs about Alhyroi. So I don't know. This channel is interesting, but not really like there's so many questions. Like I said before, my my concern with Alhyroi is the fact that it's student, it's school. If only they decided to make it a research facility, I will probably more open to that. But somehow they decided to make it a school, which is weird. Why not? Especially Jiangsu. We know in Jiangsu, in the capital of Jiangsu, not Huanglong capital. We never seen Huanglong capital, but uh, basically where Jingxi state, Jiangsu City. We know Mortelli, right? Mortevi. Oh, wait, not Mortelli. Is it Mortelli? Mortelli or and Baiju as well. Uh, this guy. Where is? Yes,
素早く片付け
Mortevi.
ましょう。まだ実験が終わっていませんので。
So why did Mortevi never mention about Rairo? Like Rairo is not Rairo, a Startos Academy, basically a school for Resonator, right? Not only Resonator from Lahairoi, but Resonator from all around Solaris. Yet I don't think they ever mentioned that anywhere else. Like you and also what her name? Baizi, yeah, Baizi, no, Baizu, a researcher, and yet they never mention about what, where, how. I don't know. This whole thing about the Star Touch, I feel like they just, oh, I feel like the school interesting, like Blue Archive. Maybe we could make the theme about school or something, but I don't know. I still skeptical until I saw the actual story. Because so far, like I said, what I want most from Wuthering Web currently, what I want to see is the lore. I feel like they not really expanding the lore as much as I think they did. I mean, yeah, that's one of thing, and that's one event that I believe I will read this and after update. But yeah, and that was where is it? Why is missing? Anyway, it's not in here anymore. Wait, yeah, I can open it here. Oh, it's over here. Why am I missing? So yeah, this event, I feel like the dev don't really think this through. Maybe I don't know if I don't if ever did this. This is unvoiced by the way. I think most people just skip, and then okay. But I mean, I like lore, so I want to know more Anyway, that's all for this part. One more event. Remember when before I start the live stream, I said, oh, maybe we're gonna learn more about the thing during the 2.8 playthrough from this event. Like the whole thing about Fraxidus, why are they here? We only seen the Fraxidus one time, no, actually 2 times. The first one was when we do the collecting something, I don't remember. The second one was in the Neon Tower, that, and also note number 20. Yes, note number 20. The thing that even Rover repeat it himself here. But then again, I finished this event and no, this event has nothing to do with that. So that's still a mystery. I don't know, am I missing something? So what is the note number 20? Is that important or no? I don't know. And we still don't know the idea. I mean, why Fraxidus here and what they're doing in the first place? Like, are we gonna learn more about them in Lahairoi? Maybe, hopefully, in fact. Because if not, then what? I don't know. We will see about that in Lahairoi. I think not in Honami. Something that I learned actually about Honami. So I assume Honami was a city in their own region, right? But then I read this the case file and I realized. So I guess Honami was a part of Ashinohara. So Ashinohara is not a city, it's like Huanglong or Inashita or Lahairoi, basically, and New Federation. Ashinohara is a region. Basically, this is where Chisa come from, right? So Honami is one of the city in Ashinohara, which means I just wish for the future region we actually explore Ashinohara. And I want, especially since the scene with we saw from a flashback with Chisa was actually Ashinohara from 30 years ago, not the current Ashinohara. We don't know how Ashinohara look like. But I mean, this is actually even this Honami City was Ashinohara from the past, not current Ashinohara. So I don't know how Ashinohara looked like. Not to mention her mother in Lahairoi. How is that? I mean, if Chisa missing for 30 years, I assume her mother become already a granny at this point, maybe around 60 or 70 years old. So that interesting. I don't know. I think we're gonna see her. I don't know. We'll see. The other thing is this NPC here. I don't know why they need to have her. Like, in fact, adding her here make me more confused. Like, they said so. Her the death solution for the plot hole with Platia is basically say that she has her restorator ability, something like different. Let me just talk to her. Like, see?
昔、大人たちの目を盗んで、妹とこっそり賑やかなデパートを見に来ました。
When she was little.
二人で楽しい午後を。
During the playthrough, I remember asking her how old is she, and you know what the dev solution for that plot hole? They just say,
はい。ほなみが悲鳴に
see,
潰さ
if I
れた
click,
時、
you still look really
私
young.
は家から離れる列車に乗っていたんです。当時、両親と
I
喧
don't know
嘩を
if
したばかりで。
Platia will be important in 3.0 actually. If we ever see her again or something, maybe we will, I don't know. But if you click here, you still look really young. The
私は
answer
共
is
鳴能力こそ弱いで
yes.
すが、世界を知るための時間はありました。
What is this supposed to mean? Are you saying her resonant ability make her feel not her time, basically her age, everything will be slower than that just accuse. I call this accuse. I mean, like, why the dev decided to add her in the first place unless she actually gonna do something later? If that's the case, then okay, makes sense. But if not, I feel like they don't need to have her. Not to mention her name is Platya. We know that even during the event, all the characters left behind are Japanese name. So why did your name not Japanese? I don't understand. Are you from Ashinohara? But then I don't know. We're gonna see and learn more about her, perhaps, hopefully. If not, then why did they add her in the story? Like, come on, explain that. I don't know. Anyway, that's
現実のホナミは広い無音区しか残っ
yeah.
ていま
I
せん。
wanna see the real Honami.
それでもこのソノラの中では
The problem with that is, I wonder if you're gonna go to Ashik. Yeah, the only way to see the real Honami, the actual location where Honami was, basically today for them to add Asinohara in the future region. I don't know, Japan area. I know. Anyway, that's all. I think so. Like I said, in fact, this whole event, not the whole, the 2.8, instead of answering some question, I actually have more question. hopefully, Lahai adding more question makes sense. Like, not to mention,
今日お
why
話しするのは
I remember something. I think during during the last the Lahai bit and peace thing, the last mission, the 7th one, we actually talked to Chisa up here. And Chisa was talking about classmate or something. Like, what? Are we gonna enroll again? Like, so this is something that I don't understand about Lahai, right? They said that we was a student there in the class. When? This is something that I want at the game actually
ですね。
making a timeline, basically. Like, when everything happened. If I remember, this is maybe something I forgot. I'm gonna check again later in Jingzhou. I remember they said that, what? Who are you? They still left behind. See, the name is Aoi. This is Japanese name. But my point is, in Jingzhou, we actually learned that the rover was come to Jingzhou like 100 years ago, right? That help, not help. I think they are helping.
そういえば七尾ちゃんはお願い事ってある？
See Japanese
急
people.
にどうしたの？
I mean the name Japanese.
いや、
But why Platya? Anyway,
思い出してさ。
so if that took place 100 years ago, and also the formation of Blackshore, I think also happened 100 years ago as well. During that time, basically. Oh, what is it? There's you talking, the not you talking, the something. I mean, this is a short event, not even short quest. We also have the event with what her name again? The conductor, Prologue. When we saw her performance, when was that? There's so many things that need to have a clear timeline. Like, I don't know. I really hope Lahiro's
少し
story
うたた寝を。
makes sense. I really wish, like, if only they didn't. I don't know why they decided to make it student instead of a research facility. If Lahiro, if Startosh, instead of Startosh Academy, Startosh Research Facility or something, it's actually make more sense. Especially the theme of Solaris is a post-apocalyptic, like, right? Solaris is a post-apocalyptic world. The world that tormented by Halamen. So I don't know. I honest, they really need to add more lore, like world building. I believe there's so much question I want answer. And yeah, I guess that's it. If I have something more to say, I'm gonna talk about that at the beginning of 3.0, probably in a few seconds from the video perspective. Anyway, that's all from past me. The reason I made this now because this event will be gone, so I need to check. I need to, when I talk about the event, I need to see the actual image. So I do that. I made this video right now. This one, see 4 hours left before the event disappear basically. But yeah. Anyway, future me. Yes, please take over. Okay. And yeah, that was the thing that I took in the past. So we're gonna go in now. By the way, the update is around 16 gig, and whew, I thought that's the only one. But then again, when I try to enter after the maintenance, they add more thing. I need to upgrade. I mean, not to update the game itself, which is around 1 gigabyte. And when I enter, another update. I think 3 gigabyte. So I miss a day basically. That's what I'm saying. I should probably log in yesterday, which is the day of the update, but I can't. So I update right now, and yeah, they changed the thing, the login, not the login, the home screen, basically the login screen. The soundtrack also changed. So the thing that we know about the login screen that they shown us back in 2.7, I believe, that this is our dream, or our space basically inside our mind. So that mean our mind change. I don't know. And what those thing in the background? It's not a steroid or something? Anyway, let's actually log in for the first time after the update. I think I will upload this first, and then I will continue doing my other playthrough because I do the all playthrough in time, but based on the release date of the side update. But only the first episode I will release earlier. I will play earlier, basically the day of the update. I will play it. I will make a video of that and upload it. Hopefully sooner than the rest of the full patch playthrough. Anyway, let's go in. And by the way, the size of the game is huge now. I don't know if I think they said that we have a feature to delete old data. We will see about that first because when I check after the update, so before the update, after I pre-download, Wuthering Waves took 100 gigabyte on mobile. Like what? And now after the update, it took 50 gigabyte. Okay, it is. Main quest chapter is now available. Eligible player can now experience this after early the permanent duration. So before we do any of this last thing I did, yeah, as usual, farming. Okay, look at that. Connection, I mean the buffering. But anyway, yeah, it's 50 gigabit after I check after I patching basically. So I wanna delete something now. I hope I can delete all main story because I don't know. I don't think it's important, right? because I don't think I don't remember if the game. Let's go to mission. Where is it? Mission quest. I mean, yeah. I don't think we can like. Can we actually rewatch everything or something? For example, if we click here, we cannot. So I don't see the reason for having old file basically unless I play as a new character. I mean, restart everything. So yeah, let's go to setting first and let's see if they have a new setting. Still old. Let's change to 60 for, oh, not 60 for gameplay. I almost forgot to put that on. I don't think anything changed. Let's go to maybe here. Where did they let? Resource cleanup. Oh, maybe I should do this later just in case it took time. I will do it on my own time, but I think yeah, I think we will delete that later. So let's check conversation first. Yep, Temple. This is let's go Star Touch Academy. After this crisis in University has resolved, even the wind has seemed to flow more freely. Okay. The time loop caused by the Halaman has been broken. The change of season is returning to the city. I revisit Hanami. Who is Sisa? I revisit the city every now and then. The food stand on the street corner, bird flying overhead. On the twilight, people seated on the bench, talking and laughing. All character, all ordinary occurrence, all heartwarming. Needless to say, I visit social cafe with when I'm in the city. Namipon still like to fly around me, carrying a platter. Last time you shared rice dango and coffee with me and insisted on saving some for you. I told you to be patient. The day will come when we meet again. Who are you? This is Jisa. What do you mean by the day will come when we meet again? I practically there every single day. I think, I mean, from the perspective that I'm basically waiting for the update. Anyway, the reef was stabilized. The pathway to Rahela and Health Academy is clear than ever. Sometime unwelcome memory come back to me, but they no longer have the power to trap me. Okay. What is past is past. What is past is past. There is no use dwelling on it. The time to set forth for our destination. Are you ready? Ahead of us is future yet to be written. Are you sure? We're talking about fate before. Maybe everything has already been written. Anyway. Yep, the thing. This is survey. I will do this later as usual. And oh yeah, I forgot this. My echo storage is full. I need to check this. Oh, 3 days ago. I think I still have 15. Yeah. How much is this? I don't remember. Holy. It's from here. So I have a day left until I need to clear thing up. Can I claim all? I forgot to do that. So we got 610 pool. Not bad, not bad. And also she confess. Yep, new character. But I think she's a DPS, so I don't need another Spectral DPS. I have Jinxie. Anyway, this is one interesting on Cartetia. I mean, not this one, but this one. Finally, I got by the last copy of Cartetia. Bam. I don't know if I saw. They said that they're not gonna be a Sentinel. If that's the case, maybe I will spend everything to make sequence 6 of Cartetia, but not now. Since the next patch, oh, they added a new thing. I don't think I'm gonna use that. Then the next banner is actually Augusta, as I said before during the polling session with in Chisa, basically on Chisa banner. I have one more team that I need to finish. Should I just pull for Augusta? I don't know yet. I really wish they add uh, more team that compatible with or something. Hopefully, we're gonna get that later on. And that's all. First of all, the only thing I check. What? There's something new here. Oh yeah, I forgot I just spoke. Yeah. I need 3 more copy. Yep, 3 more copy. Anyway, What else? I led by a day, by the way, because this is the next day, not the update day. This is Lahairo, open story. This is what is this? Pioneer? This is the thing. I want to see the Orbital Lift. What is this Orbital Lift thing? And the usual stuff. I will do this later. I still haven't done much of this whole spear thing since permanent. Technically, it's permanent. I should be the second day, but not for me. It's the first day. What? Yeah, what is? Huh? What the? Theme collaboration event with Persona 5 Royal, Persona 3 Reload, and Sonic the Hedgehog. What? So I understand Persona. I mean, it's the same franchise, Persona 5, Persona 3, but why Sonic? That's a weird combination. Complete. Yeah, what is this? What the? Did they ever say? I don't think they said anything about this in the live stream. Is this just sticker or are you actually? What is this? I want to see this. Actually, this is interesting. Unexpected. What is this? Yep, this is the usual. This is something I don't understand. So why did I thought the peak of prestige during the event, the first one in Septimon, the guy, the one who created the event was there. So how did the peak of prestige exist in Lahairoi? I want to know the lore behind. I want to read. I want to play this just in case, just to say if this makes sense or don't. Why there are a prestige here, which I believe they said the Lahairoi is blocked for some time. I don't know how long ago the Lahairoi area was blocked from the outside area. But the one who I remember, I think actually I don't know. Maybe I was reading it wrong. But it's the guy who created the Peak of Prestige is from Septimon, right? How did it end up in? I don't know. I'm gonna see that more. This is okay, the bike event. What is this? Oh, the echo. This is for yeah, odd flyer. I don't think I don't have. I don't know who gonna use unless you have unless you create your own dummy account, and then just yourself put in here every one in a while. I mean, I think that's what people did. I don't know. Did you actually do asking people to come back? I mean, do you have friends? I mean, I don't know. And anyway, this is another EU. There's so many events, and this is her. I think she a DPS, so yeah. Also, I need to do this as well. Actually, I can do this next week. Anyway, it's all the beginning. Let's just go to the. What is this? Oh yeah, the new. They have this something new. Let's go Chisa first. I don't think this. Yeah, I do this on my own. I read it later. They decided to add that. So a gacha game usually have this, by the way. The one that I more remember reading all of these things probably when on Blue Archive again, Blue Archive. But anyway, enough talking about not important stuff. Let's go to the main quest. When the noun Thrum head to the reef in the Black Shore and enter Hanami City. So the main path title to the path to the star to shine. This is prologue. Hopefully this is not long because I already spent more than half talking about something else. Let the focus mode just in case. And just go to but here not why not just go directly to Hanami City? Yeah, I don't. Let's go actually from here. It's just in case we trigger something the moment we enter the area. Why we not directly from Shashokape? Interesting. This is something we're gonna talk about before we enter Hanami City. You guys still here? Yes, I see in her. I mean, yes, this is her. I still don't have no idea what's going on. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Good. Anyway, the guy. Okay, they still the same. So why we enter? Yeah, why we not directly? Something gonna happen the moment we enter. Let's just see. Good thing I didn't end the episode. I mean, before the patch update in Shasho Cafe. If that was, I mean, maybe a trigger immediately or something. Or I still need to go to the area when the announced room. What is that word? What? It's normal. I mean, I can just teleport directly here then. Wait, where's the teleporter? Huh? Wait. Is this our... Oh, you can see here that in the top left, we actually not in the real Honami overworld. I mean, Honami area. This is the quest version because the teleporter gone. And also, top left corner there you can see the icon for not... Oh, I see Shorekeeper. By the way, yeah, this is a unique area for the time being. And we don't see Platia here. What your purpose, partly? I still questioning that thing to this day. Anyway, hello, Shorekeeper. Looking at your own image, are you? Can I go to Lyra now? What? Okay, calm down, Rover. Calm down. Everything have time.
ナミポンのおかげでラハイロイとホナミの相対座標を特定できた。現状一方通行にはなるけど、トンネルは安定している。
We already read all of this, I think. One way? Wait, what? One way? We cannot go back here. Okay.
あなたが望むのならいつでも出発できる。
Where's Chisa? Ah, you seem sad somehow.
これ?
No,
チサが作り
your
方
hand.
を教え
That's
て
not
くれ
what
た。
I mean. Okay, sure.
レシピよりも牛乳と砂糖の割合を増やしたらもっと美味しくなることに気づいて。作ったばかりだから試してみる。
That's not what I mean. Yeah, I mean, look trouble.
ええ。私の見る限り、あなたの周波数には今も微細な揺らぎがある。
Wait, okay, so what happened? I don't remember what happened with me.
心配。
Is this because of what happened with the whole thing in Renaissance Tower or something, or not?
ラハイロイについて覚えておいてほしい。これは異常事態。
Wait, you said lasting longer than usual, so they used to this. Which means...
ラハイロイについて覚えておいてほしい。
Okay, so okay. I misunderstand.
ボイドストームの継続時間は
That means
過去の周期よりも
the outside world have contact in Lahairoi normally. It's not they gone for eternity, no contact with outside world. I wonder nothing feel different in Lahairoi when we saw the thing in the live stream. Not live stream, when we had sneak peek into Lahairoi in the live stream. So why nobody talk about Lahairoi then? That's actually another question. Why no one ever talk about any scientists? If this is the most famous school in Solaris, like every resonator scientist, probably resonator scientists come from Lahairoi, I mean study there. Why nobody ever mentioned that? I still hard to believe, find it hard to believe, yes. Since they said the void storm is a normal occurrence, and somehow nobody ever do anything about that, and I think we the one who gonna do and change something about this void storm because we're the main character. But why now? If this thing happened, so unlike what happened in Renacita was fine, right? The dark tide, when we try to go in, it's not really a thing. I mean, something of the past basically, because it's hidden, lurking in the background. Nobody know. It makes sense, and the timing just like that. I mean, the Fraxidus thing trying to resurrect Leviathan was just part of the, and in order to the goal, it's, I mean, Cristoforo require a main character, I guess, for his story, and that will be us, the one who become Harbinger at the end. Does that make sense? The Dark Knight itself gone now, possibly, hopefully, unless you can resurrect Leviathan again. But at the beginning of Renacita, the Dark Tide Freshen has been gone for at least 20 years because of the event with Cartetia, right? But this time, the Void Storm is something that occurs occasionally in areas surrounding Laheroid. So I wonder if so this is different, like compared to Renacita. This is something that people should question about. Why nobody ever try to eliminate Void Storm in the first place? Unless we can't. So at the end of the 3.x, if Void Storm still exists, then yes, that's actually better in my opinion, because if nobody ever do anything to this Void Storm, then why us as main character gonna do something else about that? Unlike the Dark Tide thing, because a Dark Tide is bad, but Void Storm is said this is a normal thing that happen. Like it is. Nobody ever do anything about this from the beginning, since the beginning of the invention of the academy, which means who us gonna do anything about this as well? Unlike the Dark Knight, which people in the past, in Renacita, people of the past trying to eliminate. So unless they actually trying to eliminate Void Storm but unsuccessful. But then again, who knows? Let's just see the story. I still know nothing about this Void Storm.
これは異常事態。でも、裂け目を通して向こうの状況を探知できそうにない。
Yeah, the Void Storm is, well,
裂け
I
目
don't know.
を通して
Like the whole story so far, I mean, not the story, the lore behind. So far, I feel like, I don't know if they actually planned Lahero in the first place, or maybe they change your plan. I don't know. Let's just see actually. Hopefully it makes sense and in connection with the other section of the game. Do you think something? Maybe this has something to do with this, the thing, the exo something actually. Yeah, the giant, the colossal thing. I assume probably the body of a dead sentinel, which I don't know actually. Maybe it is, or maybe a giant robot. Actually, yeah. What if this is a giant robot for the past? Does that make sense? I mean, if we have a giant mecha fight again, whatever Void Storm is. I remember we see a worm-like creature, the Void Storm. I don't remember what they called that. I think it was Void Worm or something. You're gonna have a giant mecha fight, then it will be interesting. I mean, if you look, okay, speaking of the giant exo colossal stuff, if we go to the northern edge of the Xingzhou, the one where our climax fight basically with Trenodian, not Trenodian, with no, it is Trenodian in Huanglong, in Xingzhou, not Huanglong. I keep saying Huanglong because Huanglong is bigger than Xingzhou area that we currently have. Actually, the last boss fight there, we have a giant statue colossal as well, right? I should probably go there as well right now after this scene if I can. Anyway, do you think something happened there?
他の地域とは異
See,
な
no
って
sentinel.
ラハ
Is
イ
it?
ドには文明を導く祭種が存在しない。 国際科学研究組織スペーストレックコレクティブ
Yeah,
が到着
this
する
is
ま
the
で
one who created
無
Star
人
Wars
の表
Academy.
現だと思われていた場所
Yep, Space Trek. I
And-
cannot click it. Yes, Space Trek Collective. This is international scientific organization jointly established. See, from various nation. Connection, error. Okay, connection. It oversees the research, development, and construction work in Lairo. It was the space track that built the academy. Yep. Why nobody talk about them as well?
表現の下では名式が常にボイドストームという海色現象を生み出している
So the one who did the void storm is Trinodian. But nobody tried to do this. I mean, this is collective area, right? Why the connection error? So if this is collective, then every country who involved with this thing should, I mean, how long ago was Star Trek Collective create Academy? It's probably a long time ago. Maybe it's connected to what happened with us in the past, because they said we was a student. But I still don't know why. Anyway, yeah. Strandian thing. Hopefully it makes sense.
一度でもボイドストームに触れると人の周波数は減衰していきやがて消滅してしまう私の推測に過ぎない
What
け
the
ど
connection
あな
error?
たの身に起きている周波
Thankfully,
数
it's
の
almost an
流
hour,
出
so I
に
will continue this later because unstable connection is not good.
関係があるかもしれない
Exposure to a void storm. So when void storm happen, nobody ever try to leave and go. I mean, do we have? I want to see Laherloy border now, just to see how this void storm shape and area of influence. Because it's a normal occurrence, which means nobody ever do anything about that. I guess. Hopefully, they're actually trying to. Or probably they do. Over millennia. I don't know how long again. How long the academy has been around. Okay, reconnecting. I cannot click.
スペーストレックコレクティブの周波数
see,
安
okay.
定化に関する研究は世
Oh,
界
maybe
トッ
not.
プレベル
It's just helping us
そこへ行けば
stabilize our
精密な
frequency,
検
I
査と
guess.
処置を受けられるはず
So did they never try to do anything about void storm?
問題の源も解決策もラハイロイにあるのか。
そうそして今ラハイロイに通ずる道は
Orbital
開かれ
return?
た
Okay, don't tell me I actually told all of this when I was a student back then before I lost memory to Storekeeper or something, and somehow she just told that now, which makes sense because you don't need to hoard anything more than you need to know depending on situation. This is
スタ
my
ート地学園に入学するための書類
okay new entry. What?
通常厳格な審査を通過しなければラ
Why?
ハイロイには入れない
Why I need to be a student?
そこでブラックショー
I
は
don't
あな
understand.
たを学生として送り込むことにした
Why? I mean, sure, but
この入学許可書はかつてのあなたが残したものこれは今なおラハイロイの扉を開ける鍵として有効
I don't know. I still can't believe this student thing. I don't know. Why?
どうやら今回の旅はキャンパスライフの復帰になりそうだな。
Sure, I guess. I don't really like the theme. Why back to school? Why?
ラハイロイに着いたらしばらく通信できなくなるはずでも私はあなたを見守っている
If I remember when you go to the Nashita, you also
持ち帰って話してく
the
れる
one,
日
the last person. I
ずっ
technically
と待っているから
the last person was Alto anyway. Oh, connection again. Okay. Maybe I'll find. I mean, maybe I will find a way to teleport back. So I mean, people just come and go normally. The only reason they don't because of this void storm. And not to mention the portal from Honami to Laheroi is unique occurrence. I don't think people who went study there require them to teleport to Honami. Honami they don't even know what Honami is. So there are probably a multiple entrance to go to Laheroi area normally when the void storm stop basically because it's a normal occurrence, they said, right? It's not happen every time. So
ええ、どうか気をつけて。
I think I will stop the recording at this point because this connection error thing is bad. And
すみません。遅くなりました。
yes.
そろそろ出発しましょう。
Why we are student? That probably the thing that I don't understand. I mean, I understand we have something in connection in the past, but why become a student again? What is this QTE? I don't like QTE.
ただ、学園に戻る日が近づいていると思うと、あまり眠れなくて。
Okay.
漂白者さんも
Maybe
ですか。
I don't know. I just quick time event. I don't read the option.
そうですよね。
It's too fast.
大丈夫です。もう決心しました。何が起ころうと臆せず立ち向かいます。こう思えたのはあなたのおかげです。
Why nobody else
リラッ
here?
クスしていき
Where's
ま
the
しょう。
other Black Sword member? Why only Storekeeper? This is a monumental moment, right? And why only us? Can we go? Can more people go in? Like, you know, isn't that Black Sword purpose to help this whole Trinodian problem?
この日が来たね。
Why only us? Hello, Namipon. I don't know, I was wearing a bow tie. I don't remember you wearing a ribbon before.
座標の調整は終わってるよ。絶対安全に着地させるからね。
Yeah, why not? Why not the Black Sword put more people? I mean, why only us? Where the other? I mean, Black Sword helping Renacita at the end makes sense because Black Sword organization purpose is actually to help with all of this Trinodian problem. So what about the Void Storm? Why none of them sending more people beside us? I don't know. I mean, the reason makes sense that they come last moment in Renacita because the Dark Tide is not really present in the surface when we first started Renacita. But this time it's different. The Void Storm is detecting an unusual occurrence, basically lasting longer than usual. So maybe we should be worried about that. Unless Platia, possibly, maybe she gonna go in. I don't know. Hopefully. Let's just go. Yeah, where is everybody? Why only Storekeeper?
トンネルの準備も完了したけれど、
I thought there would be more people here.
一度に一人しか通れない。
Okay, one person. So we're gonna go teleport to a different place, and we will be a short end of the stick. We're gonna end up in dangerous location, and I think this is where the new character Linai, the one who greet us. I think they said that in the live stream. We gonna go stranded. I mean,
では私が先に。
and that is why because we go last. We not teleported directly to the Oxa
そ
location.
れにショアキーパーさん、お世話になりました。
もう 堅苦しいね。時間ができたらいつでも会いに来ていいんだよ。
So the purpose we went to Lahero is to check this anomaly, right? And for Chisa was the Chisa different. Chisa basically she want to meet her family, I think, her mother, because her mother was there, so she decided to go to Lahero instead of going back to Ashinohara, because that was her original plan before we know about her mother in Lahero. Radio thing, I don't know, is that actually a radio? Because we know that the radio is not actually radio now, because that thing is just how Honami interpret the radio from Lahero, I think. Anyway, yeah, so we have different goal technically. Then why did Chisa become a student, trying to become a student again? I don't think you need to be a student to enter Star Touch, right? You can just be a visitor or something. I mean, her mother there. I don't think her mother is a student. Anyway, I know a click, but it's still a connection error. This is bad. Maybe there are a lot of people playing. This is a week. I mean, we currently in holiday, so the server busy, I guess.
はい。約束します。
What do you mean? You don't need to be a student, Chisa. Just be a visitor.
学園で会いましょう。
This whole premise, I still don't understand. Okay, yeah, see you there. And probably a while, because we're gonna strand it somewhere else, I believe. And then we explore the new area. So I guess Lahairoi is its own section. It's not already an overworld map. And just like that, she's gone.
トンネルの状態に問題はない。
Haha,
無事に到着する
yeah,
はず。
she is. But not us. Something gonna happen when we touch the portal, the
わかっ
tunnel.
た。それじゃあ。
Yeah.
いってらっしゃい。
Feel like something gonna happen.
行ってくる。
Yep. So, because of our frequency, remember that we are unstable, they said. So yeah, something gonna happen. 1, 2, 3, and okay, actually arrived safely, or you know what? See, haha, I knew it. Obviously. So where are we? That's us. Why? We see ourselves. Okay. They love this thing. I seen this a lot. What the? This is what is that? Is this the purple, the pink hair girl? The one we don't know the name about? What is that? It is. Who are you? I still don't know your name. Maybe you are Sentinel Emanator. I mean Sentinel Resonator. Okay, where are we? What firing?
良い旅を。
Are you the Necartesia? The Necartesia? Okay. Hovering. And then, where are we? What is this place? What is happening? And what thing? The eyes, the giant eyes, is that Trinodian version? I mean Trinodian in. Oh, the orbital lift huge. It's actually taller than I thought. Okay. My other question is, can we fly in Rahairoi? Hopefully we can. Let's see. I don't think we can too, because the reason we're able to fly in Huanglong, because I think they done some modification. I remember, if I remember correctly. Hey, that's her. See, Lenai, I said, are they Praxidus? I don't think it's red, but so yeah, we're gonna see Lenai. Because they said so. And this giant thing on the wall, what is that? Ooh, okay. Hello, did I'm mysterious. Okay, I thought. Okay. Oh, that's hard. That's gonna be hard. That's hard. Okay, no, I feel fine. It doesn't look like what I thought it's gonna be. So what thing you do? You shooting a gun before? What's this? Voice room. Oh, so this is voice room. It's not actually a void worm. This is the thing that said. Yeah, void worm. The thing I think. We're gonna have a giant mecha fight at the end, the final scene in Hyrule or something. Holy, this is. I wanna say something, but I don't remember the thing. Lisan al-Ghaib, yes. Lisan al-Ghaib.
それよりあのボイドワームから認識の申請
Lisan al-Ghaib. Can we actually? Oh, we actually controlling the thing. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Oh, we got it here. Lisan al-Ghaib. Who's the guy? Oh, I see. Lisan
状況的に正面から戦っても分が悪い準備をして出番と
Okay. How the you okay? The environment don't change. I guess. I wonder if in PC this scene look different. Mayday. Okay. It does nothing. I got hit by the laser, by the way. I think. I thought it's gonna do something. Maybe because it's mobile. I keep saying this because maybe PC look different. I mean, obviously, it will be more grand. What is that thing? The core. There's some black core inside the worm. Lisan al-Ghaib. Okay, missing. You have a wait accuracy. You giant. It's really this thing is so huge, but somehow unable to hit a single time. Huh? What's it? Oh, you're gonna destroy the tunnel? I don't think it's gonna work because the thing is too huge. If we can destroy the ground, I don't think the. Maybe. Let's see what's gonna happen. What you gonna do? Okay, what is that? How? That's weird. The thing just go up from the ground, destroying thing, and somehow that thing. Anyway, never mind. Anime logic as usual. Look at that! I wanna see the orbital lift. That's huge. What's on the orbital lift? Okay, so how big this highway area? I wonder. Oh, okay, we one wall. It is. It's huge. I wanna see the lift.
自己紹介できてなかったっけ？私はリンネ。
Korea, how you said in Japanese? Rine.
さっき入学許可書が見えたし、新入生だよね。
No, that's not the question you should ask.
教えてくれる？
The question Rine should ask first, how you end up in Lahairoi? I thought the voice room was blocking our communication to outside world. And that's probably the thing that she should ask. And if she was me, I asked that question. We know because I think people in Lahairoi know. I mean, in Star Academy, the students know that the voice room. Hopefully, they know the voice room is not when the communication basically cut off for the time being to outside world. So how this character here, the main character, end up in Lahero in the first place? That's the first question you should ask. I don't know. Why are you asking? I mean, name makes sense,
漂白者くんね。
but
覚えたよ。
why are we in the tunnel or something? You gonna ask more? How we end up here in Lahero? No?
まだ安
What?
全とは言い切れないし、移
You're
動
not
したら
questioning
話
how
そう
we
か。
end up in Lahero? That's the more like obvious question. I mean, the first room blocking the communication and way into Lahero. Then how do we end up in? You didn't gonna ask that? Okay, fine, sure. Okay, I think that yeah, this was designed with bike in mind because the road is large. New Echo, and also robotic Echo. Oh, robotic Echo, a thing. I mean, I saw that in Nasita as well. I guess, yeah, this thing. I wanna see that. What is that? How high the thing? Technically, we are underground, so I don't know. Would Orbital Lift feel like? I mean, I forgot that we are underground. Oh, anyway. Why this technology not present in other region? Like, this is a research academy, so the point of, I mean, the Star Trek collective creating this in the first place was to advance technology, right? Hey, the character. So I assume they share the knowledge to the original nation who helped them create the Star Wars Academy, right? Should be. Why there are two? What on the left? What on the right? The right probably Star Academy. The left maybe Star Trek Collective. Interesting. Still so many questions. Oh, we actually now in. That's the prologue. I see. Which means I can just leave, right? The camera feel weird. Why it's actually looking at my feet, not my head? The angle. What's wrong with the camera? Hello, the camera angle. I mean, I can just do this, but okay. We can possibly explore, right? We can. Yeah, this is open world. Oh, this is the map. And yep, just like Konami City and underground area, this is underground area, pretty much separated from. I wonder. I think we're gonna get bigger because we'll see when I get to the edge of the map from other direction. Can we teleport back? Because I think that's it for now. Oh, Roya Frostland. Interesting name. The Roya people. Can we go to Huanglong? I wanna go to this. As you can see over there. Let's go to. I think this is the best spot to see the giant. No, I don't think that this is the best spot for here. Yep, we can teleport. Yeah, I don't. Thankfully, able to leave. I'm gonna continue this later, just in case the connection is started again. Before I'm ending the video, the giant, colossal thing, mecha, possibly kind of similar to this thing, right? There in the background. Actually, we cannot see the detail, but aren't that giant mecha colossal thing as well? Technically, in a sense, it just don't have a leg. I don't. It actually look like giant thing. Now it doesn't look like it from this angle. Maybe I should change direction over here. I believe it is giant mecha stuff. See, look at that. Isn't that the same thing? Maybe is it the same thing like the EXO thing? I don't. It's feel the same to me. I mean, this doesn't explain here. What is this anyway? I don't think I heard an explanation about. Maybe I forgot actually. But yeah, that's all for for now, I will. By the time I go back into the game, I probably some map will be open because I'm gonna do this main story later on in a few days, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, that's all. Until next time, see you in the school. Bye.